Hello guys, welcome to another video for Odia Engineer, and just a quick announcement before we proceed for today's session. So we are starting BTP admin training from 8th April. We are also starting the SAP Basis and HANA training on 14th April, and SAP on AWS is a new training what we have right now. So it's starting from 6th April. This is a complete hands-on session. If you want to enroll, you can just go to any of the enrollment tab here and you can select which training you want to enroll for. You can select. We have a lot of training. If you have any further queries, you can reach out to my team and they will be assisting you. So today we are going to discuss on the MaxDB data volume full. So data volume full is a really common issue in all the database, even you're using Sybase or you're using MaxDB, you're using HANA. So, but how to tackle those situations is a little different. So for MaxDB data volume full, I'll just explain which are the places you can see the logs and how you're going to identify, because sometimes people don't have the MaxDB Studio. So you can also check from the OS level. So the first thing is the symptom. So the symptom here is the data area full. So when I say the data area full, it means you are unable to process any transaction, because the moment your data area is full, it means you don't have any further space left in your data volume. So subsequently, all your transactions will be suspended and it's a downtime for your database. So though you didn't intentionally stop the database because your data volume is full, so your database is kind of a business downtime because it doesn't accept any more transactions. Okay, so that's the reason. There are few things you need to check when you face those kind of scenarios. The problem is when you have the data volume full, the application will not be accessible. You'll be seeing the dispatcher is yellow, and when you try to connect to database to application, the connectivity will be impacted. So by right, you cannot also access the SAP GUI. So always look for the R3 trans-D option. And in the R3 trans-D, you will be seeing the dispatcher is yellow because it won't be giving you the connection. So you will be getting the error code 12. It means your database is unable to connect your application. So you can check the trans.log file and there you can see the information about the uh, error actually there. Or else you can just check the SAP work process list and then you can see the dispatcher is yellow. So then what you need to do is you need to check in the database side. So for database side, you have two files, either KNL message file or KNL diag. So these are the two files which you need to use. And if you don't know the location, you can just go to this independent data path. This is also called as a run folder, run directory. So you can just go through this one. And then you can go inside the work directory and then the database name. So here you'll see this KNL message and KNL diag file based on the version that you have. So there you can see the information about the data volume full. You will see the logs there. And the best and easy way to identify is to use the XCons. So XCons are always located in your, if you go inside your CD, SAPDB and SID, and then the program under the bean section, you can see this XCons. You need to connect with the XCons. If you use the XCon X underscore cons, and this is the console which you want to connect to the database. You have to provide the database name here, and then you can provide the SOACT. So this is applicable for both log volume full and data volume full. Any of the cases it will throw an error. It will be showing an error that okay, your data volume is full. So in that case, you'll be getting to know that your data volume is full, because in case you have active monitoring is good. If you don't have active monitoring, then there is a possibility you may not get all the data. So that's the reason you may not get the monitoring data, you may not get the alarm for this, and your system will be down. So in this scenario, best option is always check the XCons and the database name and the SOAT. So how are you going to fix it? So there are two things you can fix, two ways you can fix it. The first thing is you are going to fix by adding a new data volume, because it's just not like, if you're having data volume full, it means there is no further data volume. So what you can do, you can add a new data volume using the database studio. Like in case you have access for MaxDB Studio, generally, if you want to know more, either you can go with our MaxDB recordings, or you can also join our MaxDB training where I show each and everything in details, because there are a lot of customers who are still using MaxDB database for their day-to-day operation. And that's really important for you to know. So you can add the data volume directly using the database studio, or else you can also use the command line like dbmcli-d database name, then the username. Either you can use control or super db, whichever user you want, then the password. And you have to use this as the command actually db underscore add volume. You have to give the data volume name and and the and you will be receiving the volume name. You will be giving the volume name here, volume type, and the volume size. So based on that, you have to create the data volume. So the best way is to use DB Studio. In case you don't know how to access the DB Studio, then you have to use the OS level. So these things I cannot show you in the system. So I'll show you a couple of things, but how you're going to add the data volume from the OS level, or how you're going to do the restore recovery, how you're going to set up the replication for MaxDB and all. These are part of our training curriculum. So if you're looking for it, you can also join for MaxDB specific training, or you can also purchase the recordings. The recordings are pretty nominal price. You can get that as well. So now let's see. I'll just quickly show you, or let me just show you in the system. So how I'm going to check the XCons and whether the data volume is full or log volume is full in my system or not. So now we are in the screen. So I've installed a database called DemoDB. I mean, just a demo for purpose. So I'm here in this location. If you want to go inside this XCons, you can always go with the independent path, which is SAP DB, then SID, whatever the name you have, because and the DB and the bean. So this is the location, and you can see the file as well. So if I just search it, x underscore cons, you can see the program does exist here. So for easy purpose, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to run it in the OS level, and you need to run this one from the OS level itself. So it's good if you switch to SID, I mean SDB. That's a good option to run the queries from the SDB user. Generally is required, but we can also run from the root. So now I'm just going to run this one, xcons, and I'm going to just give the database name. So the database name is DemoDB, and I'm just going to run like this. And here you can see as it is not full, so you'll not see this will be completing. But in case it is full, it will be throwing an error here, and you'll be get to know that this is full. Alternatively, you can also access the MaxDB Studio to check it, and then you can add the data volume. So adding the data volume is not a big deal. So you can comfortably add it either using the command line tool and or using the MaxDB Studio. So that is all for now. So in case you face any MaxDB, data full situation, so data volume full situation, you can fix it. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe the video. And for all the people who have not opted our membership plan, please opt it, because we are creating the premium contents only for the members. So there are still free contents are available for the people who are not members, but the best way to support us by taking a membership, and it's not even that huge. You can easily take a membership and get 4 contents, 4 to 5 premium content in a month, which will definitely help you to excel. Those are specific to troubleshooting or interview preparation, or it could be any topic. So that's the best possible way to support us. And also, if you're looking for any training, so you just can come to us for AWS training, and you can connect with us on this number 8466880880, or else you can also visit our website odiaengineer.com. So thanks for watching. Have a great day and take care.